Happy Sunday, degenerates. We are going to talk today about several things, but we keep it quick because it's late here. Almost 8 o'clock, and I will record this and premiere it almost immediately, and hope to see you guys there. If not, it'll be there waiting for you. So, we've got some declarations tomorrow, Monday, after the close is Rex shares. Their NVII fund on NVIDIA. They're averaging 30 cents per week. I averaged the last three. You guys know that. Currently a 55% yield. And I'm giving them a 30 cent, yeah, same thing, 53% yield based on the current price. And I want to do the predictions here, and then I want to talk about an option setup I'm going to do tomorrow. It's very simple. It can be it can be complicated if you don't understand how, option multi-leg spreads work and stuff like that. But I'll explain it. But anyway, TSII averages 45 cents per week. I think they are overpaying, so I give them 36 cents, 76% yield. MSII, I believe, is underpaying because MicroStrategy is the underlying. That's been a train wreck. Averages 7 cents. I'm giving them 12 cents, 66% yield. COII averages 12 cents. Giving them 16 cents, 54% yield because I think they're underpaying. Again, these are growth and income. They write covered calls on half their synthetic positions, so you can capture more upside, but you can also capture more downside. CWII, it's a newer one. Trades options on CoreWeave. They've paid once 9 cents, almost 10 cents. IV on CoreWeave is 100%. So I'm giving them more. 18 cents, 69% yield. LLII or LL2 on Eli Lilly averages, I think they just paid once. Yep, 43 cents, 79% yield. I believe overpaying. Eli Lilly is a safer play, but their IV is not 79%, it's 33%. So I gave them 31 cents, 56% yield. HOII on Robinhood. That's kind of taken a dump lately. Averages 12 cents. I'm giving them 19 cents, 53% yield, because the price is down. The yield will go up as long as the distribution stays close. Lower price, same distro, higher yield. And again, these are annualized yields. You guys know that. PLTI on Palantir averages 10 cents. Give them 16 cents, 46% yield. WMTI on Walmart. If you want some safer plays, Walmart, the IV is only 22%. They paid once 8 cents, 16% yield. I'm going to give them a little boost, not much. I'm going to give them 10 cents, a 19% yield. And then Altai doesn't declare till Wednesday. I didn't even look at the schedule because Thursday's closed for Thanksgiving, and they normally declare Wednesday, ex-date Thursday, payday Friday. So I'm not sure how that's going to work. They may do a Wednesday, ex-date Friday, payday Monday. I don't know. Not too concerned. I don't own Altai. I like the strategy, but it is flawed, and their price has just been tanked. They were down another 2% on Friday. They're down to $16. But paying 97% yield. Average, they paid twice, 35 cents, 27 cents. So I'm going to give them, I kind of put it in the middle there. 31 cents, 97% yield. Same price, same thing. And then you guys know I changed this column. This is now months to return on investment. Basically, if you put in, say, $1,000, if nothing else changed, if the price stayed the same, distribution stayed the same, you would get your $1,000 back in 12 months, and then you continue to reap the yield. So that's how that works. I think that's a better data point than I used to have how many thousands you had to put to make 1,000 a month. But people want to know when they're getting their money back. That's my estimate there. Round Hill has WPAY tomorrow. And WPAYs, they've been kind of hammered lately. I mean, the market's been it's tanked. Everything's looking better for tomorrow, so we'll see. But they've paid 56 cents, 57 cents, and then 39 cents. So that's been lower. But it's a good fund. It's a fund of funds on Round Hill. They just own all the Round Hill funds and they rebalance them and all that. 51 cents, 60% yield. So that's Round Hill's tomorrow. They declare something every day, throughout the Round Hill family. So that's the predictions. I want to talk about some options. I am doing a 0 DTE on the Qs tomorrow. I'm doing a bear call credit spread. It's a neutral to bearish play. Basically, I'm going to sell a call out of the money for income. I'm going to buy a call further out of the money to protect from it going up. It's 0 DTE. It'll be a very quick trade. I'm going to put it in probably at 9:45 in the morning after markets open for 15 minutes to let some of the craziness with the opening settle. But this is why I'm doing this one. It's the Qs, Invesco QQQ Trust Series on NASDAQ. It's trended down. It's below the moving average. That's the 20-day moving average is blue line. So I'm going to sell a call right around 600. And again, I may alter these numbers depending on what the pre-market does. If it's pretty flat, then this will be the numbers. My Monday trades, I do a $3 width. So I'll sell a 600. I'll buy a 603 and set a take profit at 50%. And let me show you the numbers on that. I also check the VIX. The VIX isn't too high. It's been higher, but it's still low enough. I like to see under 30, kind of under 28. It's at 23. So I think this will be a good play tomorrow. Again, 0 DTE. It's a credit spread. You collect some premium. It's not much, but I scale this up, and then I do different trade Tuesdays and so on and so forth. This is my Monday trade, and I look at the Qs, implied volatility rank. I like that above 25 or so. It's at 92. So they're more volatile than usual. So I like that. It's good for options premium. So I use bar chart. This is totally free. Just go to barchart.com and you can kind of go to option prices, and I check my tomorrow expiration, which is November 24th. We're doing calls. I like to do like a 15 delta. It's basically only a 15% chance that the Qs will go above that price. Again, you get lower premium, but it's very safe. And again, 0 DTE. We're going to close at 50% profit or at 2 o'clock. And if it's 2 o'clock and it hasn't closed, we're closing it. And it's a theta scalp. Theta, it's a Greek. There's option Greeks. Theta is the time decay. 0 DTE is going to decay very quickly throughout the day. And we're just scalping that a little bit. So anyway, let's go. I think it was 600 I was looking at. The short delta is the one I go by. And where did it go? I passed it. Yeah, short delta is 14. I like to get around 15. So the short delta is the 600 strike. The price is at 590. So I'm going to go into here. I use Robinhood for the spreads, and I'll show you why. I do iron condors and iron butterflies, rarer than I used to because I really like these. But when we ever get one of those, I will show you that. And we need to refresh that, I guess. Or did we lose internet? Yeah, we lost internet. No, I was thinking about it. Well, anyway, I looked at it earlier. Robinhood's very easy for. Here we go. Let's think. Still thinking. That is very slow. It says I have a good signal. Queues. Okay, it's already loaded. So I'm gonna go back and just kind of show you how I start. Go to queues, click on the queues, it'll bring up the chart of the queues, and you can see it's around 590 if it loads. Yeah, really slow. 593. We're in after hours now, 24-hour market on this. Trade QQQ options, and it'll ask how you want to do it. You go to builder, and you can do a long call, covered call, long put, cash secured put. I don't do a lot of cash secured puts anymore because I did it and I forgot the fund I did it on. It's been a while where I ended up getting assigned and owning the shares. That's why rule number 1, never do a cash secured put on a fund you don't want to own. And I didn't want to own it. I was scalping premium, and I did get assigned, and it took 8 months to get rid of it. And the IV kept dropping. So I could, I sold covered calls once I owned it, but it got to the point where I wasn't getting any premium on the covered calls. So I just ended up holding it and waited till it went up to my cost basis. I sold it for break even, but it was an 8-month waste of money to me. And that happens. So these you're in and out of same day. So vertical spreads, that's what we're doing. We're doing a call credit spread, which is bearish, neutral to bearish. It can be neutral too. That's fine. If it doesn't move at all, we win. Even if it goes up a little, we win. So we got the call credit spread. We want our width on my Monday trade. I do $3 width. So like I said, a $6 and a 603. So let's find that in here. Going the wrong way. There we go. $6 and the 603. Selling the 600 call, buying the 603 put. We will get a credit of 37. In fact, I'll click on that and it'll bring up the order. I'm not going to place the order because at the market open, I'm going to check these numbers again. I want to still make sure the Qs I'm a little bearish on. I want to make sure the VIX isn't insane. The short delta is still the 600. And then I'll place the trade. 9:45. That's my rule. 9:45. I will place the trade if those factors are met, and I will immediately sell or buy it back at a 50% profit or at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So this has your estimated P&L, $37 per contract. I do one per 2,500 in the account. I have 3,400 buying power here, so I'm just going to do one. $37. Your risk, and again, that's the credit you'll receive. Good for day order, limit price 37, which is in the middle of the bid and the ask, 35 and 20, and 38, so 37. And I can adjust that. Sometimes you get low fill likelihood with Robinhood. So I'll take it down a cent if it's gets it filled. But I don't do a market order. You can get screwed on those. So anyway, I'm going to get a $37 credit. Our total risk is the width of the spread which is 300, and minus the credit received, which is 37. But again, very safe play, 15 delta. Guaranteed? Of course not. So we're going to say 300 minus the $37 credit. So our risk is 263. 37 divided by 263, that's a 14% yield in one day. So, no brainer to me. Annualized, I don't do this every day. I do this only on Mondays, this trade. So, we'll see how it plays out. I'll do a video tomorrow on exactly how it worked out. I'll show you the order. I'll show you, what happened. But that's my options play for theta scalp. That's the key. 0 DTE, theta's going to, we're just scalping that theta. We're getting that time decay. For credit, that's the play. I guess that's the video. That's all I want to talk about. So, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments, please. I love comments. I love likes, but I can't tell who's liking it. So I like to see a comment too. Wolf is very good about that. Appreciate that, Wolf. And Mrs. Wolf, shout out to you. Other than that, have a great day. We'll talk again tomorrow. And go Bucks. They're about to play.